Kerry.
I'm Nicole.
And we were recently invited down to Utah by the Utah Office of Tourism to experience their new Yellowstone Loop program, which they're offering in conjunction with a few other tourist boards in the area.
So the idea is, instead of flying into Salt Lake City and heading straight to Yellowstone National Park, there's a lot of cool places and activities you can do along the way and make a cool little road trip out of it.
Yeah, there's an old Chinese proverb that says the journey is the reward, and that's very much the case here. You get to see a lot of little things on your way there, a lot of great things on your way back for a nice overall experience in the area.
And Salt Lake City is now super easy to get to. There's new direct flights from Delta and Air Canada out of Calgary, Vancouver, and Toronto.
So arriving in Salt Lake City, from the airport you are within an hour's drive from 10 world-class ski and snowboard resorts. So if that's something you're into doing, it's right at your doorstep upon arrival. Going into the city itself, huge foodie scene, which we had no idea about, with over like 140 restaurants, I think, in the city. And we are also corrected on a little misconception.
Yeah, you might think you guys were drinking in Utah? Yes, we were.
Yes.
Common misconception there. It is not dry. Their liquor laws have been quite relaxed since they hosted the Olympics in 2002. And if skiing and snowboarding is your thing, they get over 500 inches of dry desert snow, which they refer to as the greatest snow on Earth.
So after leaving Salt Lake City, it was on to a place called Ogden.
Now, Ogden was one of my favorite stops along the Yellowstone Loop, and it has a really cool history. So it was a junction town for people heading both north to south and east to west throughout the United States. There's 3 world-class ski resorts within 20 minutes away, and they've really rebranded themselves as like your gateway to adventures.
There's a Solomon Center there, which we got a chance to go to, and we did iFly, which is the indoor skydiving experience.
She was natural.
It was awesome. Really enjoyed it. Would do it some more. Highly recommend it to anyone. And there's a lot of actually like really competent or advanced, I guess you'd say, skydivers that go in there to practice technique and so on. So you get to see some professionals in action too when you visit. Next up was Logan, a town we both really liked. Lots of little things to do there, little restaurants, heritage parks, etc. So
if you're hungry,
yes,
definitely check out Angie's Diner. They had what they called the kitchen sink, which was this massive ice cream dish, and if you finish it all, you get a bumper sticker. We did not finish it all. There was 10 of us.
Yeah.
We couldn't.
It's huge. Now, I mentioned heritage sort of activities, just a short drive outside of Logan, you've got the American West Heritage Center, which, along with a gorgeous setting, it's a great interactive experience. So we did axe throwing, we saw bison up close that were there, and even got to hold a baby goat, which is the cutest thing ever.
It's like my favorite part.
A little further again outside of Logan, about 45 minutes drive, is this place called Beaver Creek Lodge, which we stopped by for an afternoon. Great little place where you can actually stop and stay for a night or 2 or more if you want, and runs year round. So great sort of backcountry skiing, snowmobiling, razor riding, which
I had not done before.
Yeah, and Nicole was our driver, and we were covered in mud after, but it was a ton of fun.
Definitely go back there.
Yeah.
And recommend doing that. I could have done that all day.
Yeah. So next was Bear Lake.
Bear Lake, which is known as the Caribbean of the Rockies. I could not get over how crystal blue the water was there.
Yeah.
So all of the lake activities that you can imagine, spend a day at the beach, stand-up paddleboarding, which unfortunately for us got rained out, but we imagined it.
Yeah.
And we imagined it was lovely. Now, if you're looking for somewhere to stay near Bear Lake, we visited this great glamping resort called Conestoga Ranch. So for those of you that don't know what glamping is, it's luxury camping. And let me just say, it's my kind of camping. This place was awesome. So they had 3 different types of accommodations, but my favorite, which would be the most affordable one, was the authentic Conestoga wagons. So they had a queen bed and 2 bunk beds inside. And you got the luxuries of a very nice washroom nearby.
And they do have other accommodation options that have washrooms right inside. If
in
that's,
the tent.
Yeah.
In the tent.
Yeah. Full plumbing in the tent. Doesn't get any better. So leaving Bear Lake, we traveled up to Jackson, Wyoming, and then through the Grand Teton National Park, and arrived in Yellowstone National Park, which
beautiful, is the world's first national park.
Yeah. Oldest in the park system, and this year is 2016. They're celebrating 100-year anniversary.
Definite must-dos when you're in the park. Old Faithful.
Yes.
Have to see that. And it goes off every 91 minutes. Also, the Grand Prismatic Springs
Yes.
was just a really cool geothermal area that you will take the most amazing picture of that. After we left Yellowstone, we headed out the west entrance and got to visit a great grizzly and wolf discovery center.
Yeah.
And since we hadn't seen grizzly bears or wolves, this was our opportunity to really see them up close.
It's an AZA, Association of Zoos and Aquariums, accredited facility, not-for-profit, there for educational purposes, and these animals that are there and can't survive in the wild now act as ambassadors to their wild counterparts. So leaving West Yellowstone town, we started our way back down south now, going through Idaho. We stopped in Pocatello, Idaho, saw the Museum of Clean, which is quite a quirky little place.
Lots of stuff about cleaning, more than you ever thought you could learn.
Yeah. From there, we went to Lava Hot Springs, where they actually have natural geothermal pools that you can sit in, enjoy, relax, unwind, and then go for dinner that night at the Riverwalk Thai restaurant.
It was
fantastic.
amazing. That
Yeah.
was one of my favorite dinners for sure.
Yeah. So from there, we continued on to a place called Flaming Gorge and Red Canyon. We're back in Utah now. And it was gorgeous, like epic scenery.
The views here
Yeah.
are just breathtaking. Horseback riding was another activity that they mentioned that we both said we would definitely go back and do just for the views alone.
There's boating, there's camping, there's a lot of like trail system, whether you're looking to hike or bike, it's all there. Next stop, Vernal, Utah, and we went to the Dinosaur National Monument. What's sort of cool about this is you get to really see the concentration of sort of dinosaur-like skeletal remains that were in the grounds all around the area, but they've actually sort of half excavated it. So they've exposed the bones while keeping them in the ground and then built a building around it to preserve
Yeah,
it.
so I've never actually been able to touch real dinosaur bones before, still intact in the rock.
Yeah.
Normally you're seeing casts of them reassembled, so it was different, and I really enjoyed that.
And then our last stop was Park City, Utah. Great little ski town, host of Sundance Film Festival, lots of cute shops, hotels.
Check out High West, the ski in, ski out whiskey distillery.
Right. And then back up to Salt Lake to catch our flights home. But all in all, great trip. And
Great
we did
trip.
7 days. They recommend about a 9-day itinerary for doing the loop. So ours was a little more condensed, but yeah, a great way to see that part of the country.
So if you're interested in doing a Yellowstone Loop, our iTravel experts are waiting to take your call and help you plan this great trip.